Hey everybody, hope you're having a good day. I think this is like week 31 or 32 of the coin journey. Um so I've been reading those scriptures pretty faithfully. I have them pretty much memorized now. Just every morning wake up, and they've really been helping me a lot. Just being saturated in the scripture, and not necessarily like sermons, but scripture, like listening to people read it on my YouTube, or being in the Word, or having it written down on paper and reading it to myself first thing as soon as my feet hit the ground. There's just some kind of power in it. It's really great. And so I've kind of been getting this feeling in the last 3 days that I am minimizing and the Lord is maximizing. So when there's some kind of supernatural thing that happens, I think when it's time, and if you really commit, to scripture, and I don't know, I don't really want to say that because I'm sure there's been a lot of people that have read scripture until their eyes fell out and nothing happened. So it's something about a timing and a heart issue. So apparently, this might be a time for, and I'm going to believe, because I do feel something shifting in me. I feel like my desire for food is changing. Um, these scriptures that I've been reading have really been having an impact on me. They've been coming to me through the day, and not every single one, but like one, for the day that I need it. It's just been really cool. So, that's been really, really helpful. So, I'm very willing to, like in the past, I really wasn't willing to let the change happen. So, um, I read something in a training this week, and it said that one of the barriers to change is called ambivalence. And so I thought ambivalence was kind of like not caring, but it means to feel conflicted or not ready, unsure, wanting opposite things at the same time. So, like for me, I want to, be a good steward of my body, but I still want to eat whatever the hell I want whenever the hell I want. So, and I don't think that's good. So, I've been asking God to change my desire for food, to desire real food and not like crap food, to desire Him when I have emotional needs. I've been praying and praying and praying and praying for this, and waiting. And I feel this little like twinkle of hope inside of me that this could be the time. I did notice something else too, though, as this is starting to happen, that my desire for food is changing and for the type of food is changing. So that's something that's kind of happening from the inside out. What I noticed was I was walking down, I think it was in my bedroom, and I had a side glance of myself, and I know I haven't lost weight or anything, but it looked thinner, and immediately what came to me was ego, pride, control, sexuality, and value. So these 5 things: sexual power, value, identity, uh, pride, and ego are very, very tied into being thin for me. When I was younger, I had a very nice body. I got a lot of attention for my body. I was super insecure. And that doesn't mean I like slept with a lot of people. That's not what I mean. But like, I dressed because I knew I had a nice body, and people appreciated how I dressed. I'll say that. So, that's not who I want to be anymore. And I don't want to gain my value from a figure. So I kind of wonder if that is one of the reasons why it's taken so long for me to start being a good steward of my body and for God to change my heart about this. So I'm not sure, but that could have something to do with it. But you know how I've been saying over and over again, like I just can't do the simple thing that he's asked me. I can't. I'm struggling. I'm struggling this whole 30, whatever weeks that I've been doing this. Well, it's kind of easy now. Like something just kind of shifted, and that's all I'm really desiring is what he has told me to do a long time ago. So, yeah, it's just, I don't, like I keep saying every week, I don't really understand how this is going, but I got a little, I got a little understanding of where I'm at today. And I know that there's a lot of men and women that struggle with this, and I think that we come to a lot of different places with this in different seasons. Like sometimes we have the fight, and sometimes we have the give ups, because there's a lot of hopelessness that comes along with dieting and gaining weight and trying to diet and never losing weight and gaining it back. It's just, there's so much hopelessness and shame with this struggle. But I think that the fight paired with grace for self and perseverance, waiting for the Lord and asking Him to do the good work in my heart, that is the reason why I started doing this in the first place. There's some kind of magic there. So I think that, I want to be a good steward of my body. That is a goal. I don't want to cheat on the Lord emotionally with food. That is a goal. I don't want to have an idol of thinness. That is a goal. So I feel like this desire to eat well, like eat actual food, like God created food and He said it was good. So is what I'm putting in my mouth actually food? Or is it like really modified? So food is good. Yeah. And I forgot where I was going with that. Anyway, I want to be a good steward of my body. I want to eat food, and I want to, work my body out. And then whatever it does, it's going to do. And I feel like that's a good goal. So that's kind of where I'm at this week. Again, who knows? I'm along for the ride, and I want to be loyal and faithful because you know what? God is very loyal and faithful, and I am very grateful. Have a good week.